everybody. I want to just take a couple minutes to kind of clarify this concept of persuasion, or rather maybe focus a little bit on what it's not. Persuasion is a form of arguing. It's a type of argument. We will be writing persuasive argument essays. We're going to be exploring a problem within our field and then persuading our audience to see how it's a problem, to get them to believe what we're trying to say. And that's the core of what persuasion is. It's trying to convince somebody to see your side of an argument or a topic or what have you. What it's not arguing or name calling or bickering or anything like that. It is a type of argument, it's a type of rhetorical argument where we write on papers using rhetorical evidence to support what we're saying. We're actually going to do a little bit of research in this class to explore our topic and offer facts to help persuade the audience to see our side of things. It is not standing on a soapbox and saying, hey, I'm right, you're wrong. So say, for instance, you are mildly obsessed with the show called Futurama, and I am mildly obsessed with the show called Firefly. I'm actually, as you know, obsessed with both, but for the sake of this example, I'm trying to convince you that Firefly is better than Futurama. I can stand up here and say, dude, Futurama is just a silly animated, made-up sci-fi show. Firefly is so much better, even though it only had one season. It's got great acting, it's got all of this wonderful adventure, a little bit of romance, it's amazing. Futurama is just a stupid cartoon. It actually kind of hurts me to say that because Futurama is amazing. But it's like I'm standing on a soapbox saying, hey, you're wrong because you like Futurama over Firefly. I don't like you anymore, you're a huge dork, I can't believe you don't like Firefly. That's arguing, that's bickering, that is not persuasion. It's me standing here being quite rude about your beliefs. With persuasion, what we want to do is offer some pathos argument. We want to get to our audience to see, get them to feel, get them to believe what we're saying. And you don't do that by saying, dude, you're wrong. Okay? We do that by offering clear connection to our topic and offering evidentiary support to say, not only should you believe me, but this is why you should believe me. So instead of just standing up here being like, dude, Firefly is amazing, which it is, and Futurama is stupid, which it's not, it's amazing, you need to, in order to persuade somebody, you need to offer valid proof. You also, and this is one that kind of gets forgotten sometimes when we are having persuasive discussions, is you need to understand and acknowledge, if not validate, the other side. So if I'm trying to convince you that Firefly is better than Futurama, if I'm trying to persuade you that Firefly is better than Futurama, I'm going to say, hey, you know what? Futurama is an amazing show, you're right about that. However, Firefly is better because this reason, this reason, this reason. Okay, so with our papers, you're going to approach a topic, and it's going to be something that we can argue, that's something that's going to be research-based, so, you know, not something as silly as trying to convince you to like one sci-fi show over the other. Not that that's silly, but something, you know, more career-related. I guess if you're going into animation, you got a great paper topic there, huh? We're going to have a topic in our field where we can research and present a clear, persuasive argument, and we're going to acknowledge the other side while we're doing it. So we're going to say, hey, this is what I believe. This is why I believe it. I acknowledge the other side, but my side is still right. Okay, so we're going to offer a topic, do some research, and present a persuasive discussion to convince our audience. We're not just going to stand on our soapbox and say, I'm right, you're wrong, and that's it. Okay. So remember, when we're doing persuasive argument, it's a goal, it's an art to kind of convince rather than dictate. If you have any questions or we want to talk about this further, let's hit up the general question discussion forum.